Hola gente, muy buenos días, muy buenas tardes o muy buenas noches, dependiendo de la hora en la que estén viendo este video. Yo soy Churot y no sé por qué se escucha más bajito, porque no toqué nada, pero voy a intentar acercarme más al micrófono, a ver si ahí se escucha un poco mejor. Pero a veces me cuelgo igual. Bueno, vamos a seguir. ¿Cuándo fue la última vez que toqué esto? No me acuerdo. Lo malo de jugar cada mucho tiempo y ser malo es que cada vez es más difícil. A ver si queda donde lo dejamos, porque tipo decía, ¿quieres guardar? Sí, video. O sea, literal, cargo el juego, arranco y voy a tener que soltar el joystick de seguro. 100%. Metal Gear Experience, full release. Dejo el joystick, me pongo a tomar un vasito de naranja exprimida que me dice. Viene bien preparado. Seguro son 20 minutos de cinemática y termina el video.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group and they have the big shell under complete control.
Big Shell. Private Army. Under control. I confundí.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast. Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Now for your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the President. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion. What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the Big Shell that day.
Me veo un choto, no se ve
Hostages,
nada.
huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the Big Shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
The president.
You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Por el agua.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
Foxhound. That's an order.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are
Definitely
things?
not. We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the big shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part.
Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the back button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the back button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the big shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
Ahora estoy estudiando. Oye, ¿por qué tanta cucaracha? ¿Quién esquivaba así? ¿Y por qué no hace el salto que hacía Snake? ¿Y por qué se mueve así como si fuese Liquid? ¿Será que tengo que ir por abajo? Ah, sí se podía ir por acá. qué rápido que se mueve Chispita dentro de los conductos. No fui yo.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gorlukovich man.
Gorlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
¿Por qué no tengo el número de tacón? ¿Cómo era? ¿75? Mi cara es cada 30 segundos tipo...
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Oh,
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high, should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
¡Rápido! ¡Ah! Dijo que rushemos. Nano machines. What the fuck? Dijo que ponga Raiden, ¿no? ¿Y si pongo justo ahora? Happy birthday. Voy a poner mi cumple. Somalia. Piribiri, piri, piribiri, piri, piribiriri. ¿Por qué estoy configurando el puto juego? What the fuck?
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Your radar isn't affected by the weather,
Tutorial.
but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets
¿Qué
jammed
capítulo es
easily,
el
I'm
4?
afraid.
¿Y recién viene el tutorial?
It's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful. The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the Start button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Jack.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
No sé qué creo que
Rose.
están hablando.
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96. I just switched frequencies. Jack,
What?
do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh well, I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
Ah, se está levantando.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to
Le dijo
hide
que le
until
digas
the
Raiden.
elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
Who's that?
Va.
Enemy sight. Requesting backup unit.
También esquiva como otro, como... Ay, ¿cómo se llama? Sí. No me sale el nombre ahora. Deep Throat. Puta. Fue Canon.
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader
Pero Raiden,
is
¿en serio?
Solid Snake.
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
Es Raiden, ¿en serio?
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
Me encanta que tiene la esencia del...
The big
del
shell
primer
is
remake.
comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of
Yo
a
creo que la
central
primera
core and
parte
6
te
struts
muestran que
surrounding
Snake
it.
creció y ya no
So the
pregunta
whole
todas
thing
las
is shaped
pelotudeces.
like two
Y ahora
hexagons
te ponen
connected
este más
end on
jovencito,
end.
Exactly.
Más ágil y
And
que
you're on the
pregunta
roof of
la
strut
totalidad de las
A, shell
boludeces.
1 at the moment. First,
Es más, se
get
viene
to
una
a
pregunta
node.
más, ¿eh?
Log into the network.
Got it.
Ay, me cagó. Ah, no tengo nada con nada.
Raiden, look at that wire fence. You may be able to crawl through it.
Crouch down using the crawl button. Then push the left stick in the direction you want to move. Push the crawl button again to stand up.
You can use weapons even while crawling. This is different from VR training, so you keep that in mind. Raiden, SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work in the dark, and this mission is no exception. Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may be top secret, but it's gone through the usual channels.
No sé muy bien a dónde tengo que ir. Medio como que me perdí un poco.
I'll go check the roof. I'll leave the first floor to you, okay?
Understood.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in
Tutorial de
any
cómo-
closer.
Distract them. Try making some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
Got it.
Ah, me están llevando de la re mano. ¿Por qué me metí acá cada vez que entro? Los robotitos. Trin, trin.
Raiden, watch your back. That's a cipher, a type of UAV. If it spots you, it will alert enemy personnel. Exercise extreme caution. But you can use chaff to set up an interference field.
Chaff.
That'll knock its sensors offline for a while. Try to locate some chaff. You
Chaff.
can also destroy the engine or the camera. Some of the UAVs may be armed. Be careful.
Copy that.
Wait a second.
No doubt.
I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Intercepted?
As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
So we just listen in.
I'm patching
Get
it through.
real.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president.
Is he safe?
He is safe.
What about the package?
Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package. Easy money.
Good work. Your retrieval is on the way. Come on home.
Roger that. Holy!
Alpha Zero, report.
Damn it! Cover the president!
Come in, Alpha Zero.
This is Alpha Zero. We're under attack. This is crazy. Is that...
Alpha Zero, respond.
All right.
All Alpha, respond.
Raiden, the President's life is in danger. Head to Strut B now.
¿Y las chafas? Chafa granada. El pedo de chafa granada. Podés pasar caminando. Más tutorial.
Nothing here.
¿Será que hay láseres acá? No. Get M9. O sea, estaba al lado. Pistola tranquilizadora. Bueno. Psycho Mantis. ¿Por qué no te van a radar? ¿Esa revista? Ah, se las tirabas.
Somebody there. It's the enemy. I need help.
Dale, no se duerme. What?
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Reinforcements are on the way to Strut F. Intensify the level of security.
No, volví acá.
Nothing here.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Encounter the enemy. Request back.
Understood. Kill an additional unit sent to Don't allow the enemy to escape.
Something over there.
Está todo cerrado.
Return to your positions. Increase security.
Jack, are you okay?
Rosemary,
Jack, tell me you're okay.
I'm all right. It was a close one, though.
Oh, good. I didn't think it would be this tough.
Hey,
Pero no
It's
sé
the
para dónde
helplessness
mierda
of it, you know? Just watching with no power to help you. It's like having a ringside seat at a boxing match, but much worse because it's someone I love and the stakes are...
Rosemary. Maybe this was a miscalculation on my part. Selecting her wasn't the wisest choice.
No, no. I apologize for the outburst. I'm all right. I will see this through with you.
Rose?
We fight together, okay? You have nowhere to run, neither do I.
Rosemary, you're not obligated to continue. You know that.
I'm all right, sir.
Raiden, how about you?
I'm good.
Then the mission goes on. But Rosemary, there's one thing you need to understand.
Sir?
His name is Raiden. Got it?
Yes, sir. I understand.
Verga, este es el mapa, no.
Understood. Reinforcements are on the way to Strut F. Intensify the level of security.
Pero no sé a dónde verga hay que ir. No sé. Es por acá.
Nothing here.
Cago en el mapa.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
No es por acá. No, bájate, va.
Why are you late with your status report? What's going on? Respond. Communications with Strut F have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Right, what's wrong? Raiden! Raiden!
Toda la mierda. Es un C4. ¿Qué hace un C4 ahí? Che, no sé dónde ir.
You've acquired some ration. Good. This is a portable field.
Me chupa un huevo.
Raiden, didn't you hear what the SEAL said? The President is in trouble. Head for Strut B. Strut B is to the northwest of Strut A. First, make your way to Strut A on the double. The President's life is at stake here.
¿Y dónde me está soporte? Ah. Northwest. Ay, ¿por qué viene para este lado? Que no era para ahí. En ningún momento era para ahí.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Sending reinforcements to the first floor Strut A. Boost up security.
Sí, me debe pagar siempre. Dale.
It's the enemy. I need help.
Por acá.
There's some.
Ahora está acá. Volví de nuevo al mismo lugar. Sí, sí volví de nuevo al mismo lugar. AB Connecting Brick. Ahí. Ahí va.
Return to your positions. Increase security.
And got terminator requesting flash.
Understood. Head for the enemy connecting bridge. Don't let the enemy get away.
Corriendo. Sirvió porque se anuló todo. Está menstruando, ¿qué le pasa? Vamos a guardarlo.
What's up, Jack?
Me tiene que haber puesto un patty.
Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
No me interesa.
That again. I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How important?
Important enough? And we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay. I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere, too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
Güey. Psycho Mantis. Raiden joven. Mecha Raiden. No creo que sea Snake porque una chorreada de sangre de 3 ni en pedo mata a 3 en el mismo lugar. Uno puede ser. 3.
going on? Alpha, respond!
Rey cagadísimo hasta las patas. ¿Qué?
What are you?
Five today. Or rather, 6.
¿Por qué está repixel?
Get down! Where is he?
Strange smell. You smell like... Are you? It has to be.
Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
¿Por qué baila y se salva?
Vamp,
Yeah, Queen?
are you all done cleaning up?
Yes, but wait till I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
In the central unit with the president.
Be right there.
Hold on. I'm not an enemy. Calm down.
Está viejo.
My
ya.
name is Pliskin. Iroquois Pliskin. Lieutenant junior grade.
Are you a Navy SEAL? How did you get in?
Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
Have I seen you before?
That suit. Are you Foxhound?
That's right.
Foxhound was disbanded. Huh? Where were you before Foxhound? Delta Force?
I was part of the Army's Force 21 trials.
Force 21? That's about tactical IT deployment, right? Any field experience?
No, not really.
So this is your first.
I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing.
Like what?
Sneaking mission 60, weapons 80, advanced,
VR, huh?
but realistic in every way.
A virtual grunt of the digital age, that's just great.
That's far more effective than live exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year, a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think, to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations. War is a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
¿Qué?
So you're saying that VR training is some kind of mind control?
Right. What's going on?
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
What about the president?
Looks like they took him somewhere else.
I see. You said there was a survivor from SEAL Team 10.
Yeah, Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your face?
What?
This is a top secret mission. No one can know that we're involved.
It's a little too late for that. What's up?
Take a look.
What the hell?
A Navy captain.
¿Qué pasa?
You all right?
Give me a few minutes. Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
Pucho.
What was that man just now?
That blood-sucking freak. That was Vamp.
Cine.
He's Romanian, a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What is he?
One of the members of Dead Cell.
Dead Cell? Him?
That's it.
A special forces unit created by ex-President George Sears. The name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist functions. The unit would launch unannounced assaults on government complexes for the ultimate terrorism simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel. They were always close to the edge, but they became more and more extreme, began to go after US allies, even civilians. We estimate that no fewer than 100 people died as a result of accidents the Dead Cell arranged on their own. They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
You mean the incident that made this big shell necessary in the first place?
Right, and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
You're saying Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Snake is dead.
And buried.
What about the other soldiers? I saw Russian equipment too.
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries. The big shell is too much ground for just Dead Cell members to hold down. You weren't briefed on any of this? And you came in alone to boot? Why? What are you really doing here? Can't tell me, huh? Fine with me.
No, no fumo.
I don't smoke.
Keep it anyway. May come in handy.
Ítem.
Take this too.
La Socom. Se la deshizo. No la quería y nadie la iba a agarrar.
Come
Salvo
in,
este
Alpha
nabo.
Zero. This is Bravo Zero, currently at the bridge between struts B and C. The president is... Damn, I can't hit this thing. It's like some bad dream. Alpha, anyone, come in, all Alpha. This is Bravo Zero.
Aren't you going to answer him?
the BC connecting bridge.
We need to get there. Can you handle it?
I need a few more minutes. Remember my frequency. It's 141.80.
141.80. Got it.
I've been briefed on this plant's layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
Hey, what's your name?
Raiden.
Raiden.
Raiden. Strange code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
Maybe I'll find out someday.
Bueno. Creo que demasiado cine por hoy. Vamos a guardarlo y
Jack,
dejándolo
do you need to
por acá.
save?
Aparte estoy haciendo un pollito y está alargando el olorcito ya. Rico. Está como para darlo vuelta, subirle la potencia, piqui. Voy a comer con una zanahoria.
Rose, are you okay?
Yes, thank you. It really scared me at first, but I think I've gotten used to it. I'll be behind you all the way, so don't worry.
Si compran
I guess
tomate,
women
tomate lo
really
tienen que
are
comer
strong.
al día
Not
o,
quite.
o sea,
It's not women that are
pronto.
strong. It's me.
Just
Porque
as
ese
long
tomate
as I
lo
can
compré,
count on you.
ponele,
Actually,
lo compré la semana
that's not
pasada.
true. It still scares me to
sea,
death. But I'll be
esta semana que
strong.
pasó.
I'll try.
Lo
For
he comprado
you.
lunes, martes,
Good
hoy es
luck.
domingo. Y se echó a perder. La cagada. No dura nada. Así que ya saben. Si compran tomates, se los comen pronto. ¿Está bien? Nos vemos en el siguiente video. ¿Cómo me hizo reír el vampiro, la puta madre? Nos revimos.